Hey guys, welcome to Retropiece Theater. I decided I thought it would be funny to do something a little different. We're going to play some of the worst Super Nintendo games ever made. So first on the list is Super 3D Noah's Ark. Now, I pride myself on being a little bit of a biblical scholar, and so it'll be interesting to see how close this is to actual scripture, which this isn't going to be super preachy or anything, and I have a feeling this game isn't either. In fact, this game is probably going to be fairly I don't even know. All I know about this game is that it was built on the same engine Wolfenstein 3D was. So this is probably going to be pretty amusing. So here we go. Super 3D Noah's Ark. We're going to put this on skill level easy because I have no idea what I'm getting into. Let's see here. Start game. You'll be out of the Ark in 6 days, Noah. Unfortunately, the animals are a tad bit restless and want to get out now. Good thing you brought all that food with you. You'll need it to put the busy ones to sleep. At the end of the first day, be prepared to deal with Carl the camel. He's been real cranky lately and is a bit out of control. Good luck and be careful. I don't remember that conversation from God, but oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have a slingshot. Is this? I gotta figure out what buttons do what. Looks like food. This is Wolfenstein 3D exactly. I think these are supposed to be busted open cages. I don't. Whoa, whoa. Who's. You shoot him with animal feed and it puts him to sleep. Whoa. That's a fast moving goat. I gotta find some health. I don't remember the animals killing Noah. Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no words for what I am experiencing at the moment, other than I feel like this is borderline sacrilegious, and that honestly kind of makes it funnier. I don't know where to go. I'm trying to open doors, and I'm not having any luck. Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button. So here's what I know about this game. It was built on top of the Wolfenstein 3D engine, which if you've played Wolfenstein 3D, this is probably looking really familiar to you. That being said, this is, I believe, the only commercially sold Super Nintendo game not actually licensed by Nintendo. It was created independently and put on a Super Nintendo cartridge and sold primarily in like Bible bookstores and religious stores. And so from what I understand, in order for it to even work, like it was a special kind of cartridge that required it required you to put a regular any Super Nintendo game on top of that cartridge, and it would load up, this game. Now I have to, in the interest of full disclosure, this playthrough is being done on an emulator of this game, as I could not find an original cartridge for this at a reasonable price. And I know this game was re-released on Steam, but it essentially the copyright on this game, the original copyright on this version of the game, has run out. So just full disclosure, this is an emulator. as I try to do this. I don't know where to go. I'm missing something here. Alright, so that was the far... That was that one. So I'm shooting the animals with feed to pacify them, instead of shooting Nazis during World War II. Okay. And you know, there is a secret to playing games like Wolfenstein and stuff without having a map in front of you, which is you have to systematically progress through the level. You can't just pick random doors and just go. Like you have to do it in kind of sections and such before you move on to the next area. Otherwise, you can get lost because the levels were designed to be like mazes. And it looks like this one's no different. In fact, this one looks... Because I played Wolfenstein 3D as a kid, and what I remember of it, this looks like they literally took the entire level and just reskinned it. And gave you a slingshot. I have spitting sheep now. Oh! Did I die? Apparently I died. The animals have slain Noah. Folks, that's what's happened. This game is absolutely ridiculous. And oddly, it's actually... I understand absolutely why this was put on made the list for worst games ever played or ever made. See, here's how I determined. I looked up several lists of the worst Super Nintendo games ever made, and I've selected games off there that were on multiple lists. So since these lists were mostly people's opinions and only backed by people's opinions, I decided I would look at several different lists, and if a game appeared on more than one list, then it made my list of games I was going to do for this. So this will be its own playlist on our YouTube channel of just the worst Super Nintendo games ever made. And I don't intend to play this all the way through to beating it. Because honestly, a lot of these old first-person shooters anymore, they actually make me motion sick after a while, because they're so choppy and they're so they're anything but smooth. And after a while of turning and spinning and stuff, it ends up making me kind of motion sick to try to follow. And apparently the spitting sheep can open doors. Come on, Noah, you can do it. Ooh, I found a room with lots of health. I didn't go this way before. Seems like, if I remember right too, that the old Wolfenstein games and the old Doom games, there was a fast way to get to the end and a short way. Or a fast way and a long way, sorry. It's hard for me to do this and talk at the same time, so I apologize if I'm not making a lot of sense. What I want to know is, why are all the animals loose? Like, I think that's the way I came in before, where I got killed. The classic hidden room. Man, these guys really just come out of nowhere, don't they? Now, admittedly, this is not as disturbing by any means as Wolfenstein 3D was to a 9-year-old kid. But in its own way, this is definitely disturbing that this was sold and distributed in Christian bookstores. But you know what? I saw a thing not too long ago. It was Santa at Jesus' manger. And I kind of felt like that was a little weird. For those of you who are or are not familiar with the origins of Christmas and the Christian traditions of Christmas, I'm pretty sure Santa Claus was not at the manger when Jesus was born. I'm just saying, I feel like that wasn't the case. I'm supposed to get to Carl the camel at some point. Woohoo! Level 30 seconds is par. I did it in 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Well, twice that if I count when I died. I found one of the secrets. Level 2. Yeah, this is definitely Wolfenstein 3D. It's not even built on the same engine. It's the same game, just reskinned. The layout, the level layout is identical. I don't even know how they got away with this. That's what I'm curious about. Like, that's the real crime here, is that why do the sheep? You know, I've been around sheep and I have never been spat on by a sheep. I get being kicked or hit by a goat. I get that part, but it was spitting sheep. I don't know. Maybe some of you out there who have spent more time around sheep than I have are more familiar with their behavior and that they spit. I don't know. I know camels spit. I can't go that way. Why would Noah have a locked door on his own boat? I don't. Oh, I'm at 4% health. All right, oh, that's it. All right, guys, that's all we're gonna do of this. This game is ridiculous. So yeah, that's Super 3D Noah's Ark. Yeah, we're not gonna play any more of this. So yeah, that's our first game in our series of worst Super Nintendo games ever made. Pretty funny. Pretty amusing. Hopefully nobody takes too much offense to this, as it is just a game. If you like what I'm doing, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. There's going to be more horrible games coming up. Alright, guys. I don't even have anything more to say about this. Thanks for watching. Bye.